Okay, had enough theory, ready to move on to practice? So am I. Let's do this thing. So we're going to go over to actor and we are going to actually fill out this destroy function, which is going to remove this actor from the world. We're going to do it in 3 steps. Step 1 is remove event listeners, miscellaneous cleanup. Step 2 is remove the costume sprite from the display. And step 3 is to destroy the body. Now, for removing the event listeners, there's actually nothing to do here in the parent actor class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a function called cleanup before removing. And much like my child-specific updating function, this is basically going to be an abstract function that does nothing here and will probably be overridden by my children. As far as removing the costume sprite from the display, this is the way I found of doing it. This kind of strikes me as convoluted. If those of you who are Flash experts can think of a better way of doing it, let me know. Like I said, I'm still kind of new to this whole Flashy world. So, but basically, the way I found to remove the sprite from sort of our whole display hierarchy is to call the costume's parent and have it remove the child costume. It's very self-referential. And then finally, we're going to destroy the body by taking our world and calling its destroy body function. And remember, I have to pass in the body to destroy, which I have a reference to in my method variable body. I think that's all I need to do. Let's go to my Puggle class. Let's fill out this part. First thing I'm going to do is move up to the beginning here, and under my all actors array, I'm going to create a similar array called actors to remove. And again, in my setup here, I'll make sure that it's an empty array. And then I'm also just going to minimize this create level function for now, so I got a little space to work with. So in my safe remove actor function, basically I'm going to add this actor to my actors to remove array. The first thing I'm going to do, just because it strikes me as the right thing to do, is check and make sure this actor isn't already in there. So if it's not in my array, let's add it. So now we've got our list of actors stored in our actors to remove array. During our really remove actors function, we'll iterate through that list and actually remove the actors. So let's iterate through by calling for each. Create a var called remove me, which will be an actor. And what we can do is call remove me dot destroy. And actually, that's about it. We'll need to make sure we remove it from our main list of actors. And I'll do this by just saying our actor index is the index of remove me, just to make sure it's really in our all actors list. It should be, but just in case. So if we've actually found it in our list, we'll splice it out of our all actors array. And then finally, once we're done with all of that, we'll just make sure to empty out our actors to remove array. And that should do it. Let's just run this in Flash and make sure we don't get any syntax errors or anything. All right, looking good so far. Of course, we're not actually removing anything yet because I haven't called the remove actor function. But we can do that in the third part of our removing actors lesson coming up next.